Alright, what's cracking? It's your boy KB, and today I'm gonna tell you guys how I lost my virginity. Mom, if you're watching this video, please exit the motherfucking video. Thank you. So basically I'm gonna start off by saying, like, there's nothing wrong with being a virgin. If you're out there watching this and you're a virgin, that's great. You know, that's cool, you know, stay that way. But I'm gonna tell you how I lost my virginity, man. It's kind of like an interesting story, all right? As a male, there's a lot of pressure to lose your virginity. Mom, if you're watching this video, go, please, go. I love you, just go. All right, I was in high school. I didn't lose it in middle school. I know a lot of people out there like,
you know, I lost my virginity when I was in 8th grade, you feel me? Me and little TT, we got it in behind the playground.
nah, like, this was high school. I was not the cutest dude. I was not the most handsome. I didn't have the most muscles. I didn't have really anything. I was really like a little boy. I'm gonna show y'all what I look like as a sophomore. This is me as a sophomore in high school. This is what I look like. This is what I sounded like, and this is what I look like. So just imagine my frustration and my pain. I had a big ass head. I didn't have a lot of girls who liked me. I was pretty much like a nerd. I ain't gonna even lie. I had a lot of guy friends, and like, you know, they'd always talk about what they did with girls. We'd be at the table and they'd be like,
last night, me and my girl, you know, it was just amazing, you know. I had her screaming, I had her da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and I had her doing this and that.
and everybody be like,
Oh!
and then they'll get to me and they'd be like,
Yo, KB, you a virgin still?
Nah, I ain't no virgin.
Well, who you lose it to?
There's just so much pressure to be like, to not be a virgin. So like, my entire high school career, my only goal was to just lose my virginity. And it sounds dumb, but a lot of dudes go through this. I promise you, a lot of guys go through this shit. I'm not gonna get embarrassed anymore. Like, I'm gonna try to find a girl who might let me, you know, lose my virginity to her. You feel me? Like, you know, I'm gonna see if this works. You feel me? So fast forward to my senior year in high school, still didn't lose my virginity. I'm like, damn, like, it sounds so wrong, but I tried so hard all these years. I still couldn't find nobody that wanted to do it with me. One gracious day, a young homie came up to me. This is my senior year in high school. Like, a young homie came up to me one day. He was like, yo, man, this girl feeling you. She wants you to come to her party, and she wants you to hang out and stay the night or stay over. I was like, me? Me? For real? She said, me? He was like, yeah. She wants you to come over. You should go talk to her, bro. Get her number. I was like, all right. Me and her started being cool. Her party wasn't for a week later, so like, this whole time I'm like anticipating going to her party, because I already know, like, if I go to her party, it's about to go down. You know, I start watching videos like, oh, okay, I gotta do that. I gotta do that. Okay, I gotta do that. I ain't gonna lie, like, I did hella stuff. It gets to the day of her party, and me and my friend was chilling for a while. It got kind of late. It was like 10 or 11. She hit me with the come through text, like, come through. The whole time I'm driving, I'm literally sweating bullets. Is my pee-pee too little? Am I gonna get her pregnant? Am I gonna get a disease? Like, oh my God. I finally pull up to her house. I didn't park right in front. I parked like a block away. And I sat in the car for like 20 minutes and I waited and just thought, like, am I doing this? Am I doing the right thing here? Is this okay? And I was like, fuck it, I'm getting out. I came all this way. I'm about to get out. I'm about to wax this ass. I got out the car. I eventually make my way to the house. You know, I go in, she gives me a hug. And as soon as she gives me a hug, I immediately get excited. I go. As we go into the house, we both sitting on the couches. Got pretty awkward. She was sitting kind of far on one side, and I was sitting on the other side. My heart was beating hella fast. I'm looking at her, she's looking at me, I'm looking at her, she's looking at me, I'm looking at her, look at me, look at her. I didn't know how to make the first move because I never made that move before. I was sitting there and I remember I saw a meme. Play fighting turns into boom, boom, boom. So I was like, maybe I should start play fighting and maybe it'll work. So I think I went and untied her shoe. We started play fighting, right? Then the play fighting turned into like kissing. Then kissing got real intense. Then I knew
it's about to go down.
All this hard work I put in, all this time I put in, all this effort I put in, all these years to try to finally lose this shit, it was finally about to go down. It was at that point. I was ready. I was so ready. So basically, you know, I got, you know, down to my pee-pee. I put my pee-pee in the hole. Thank God it was the right one. And all of a sudden I hear like footsteps. I look at her, I'm like, who was that? She's like,
Oh, it's just my dad, he's not gonna hear. Just keep going, keep going.
you got me fucked up. I hear footsteps like start coming down the stairs. When I tell you I got her off me so quick, I ejected her off of me, ran butt, like pants down, butt naked, like ran to the door, pulled him up, ran to my car, got in the car, and sat there. And once I finally got in the car, I was like, I did it. I finally did it. You know, that was my virginity story, you know. It lasted about, really like 20 seconds, but that's my story. If you liked it, don't forget to leave a like on the like button below. Follow me on all my socials. I'll leave a link probably right here down below. Mom, I told you not to watch it. That's your fault. That's your fault. That's your fault.